back to the channel. Today I'm just going to do a quick update on where we are with the book, and it's more or less 1 year in since we started the YouTube channel, so a little bit of strategy moving forward. So the book, like we said, was completed probably about 7 weeks ago, and it's still out with the proofreaders. There's been some feedback of it, so I can start doing the corrections shortly. Once the corrections have been done, then it'll be a case of sending it off to the publishers. At that point there'll be more proofs which are done, and pre-release copies, and once again the pre-release copies will be going out to the people that's won them, either by the golden ticket, being part of the quizzes, such things like what was the deliberate error with the Black Peas video. So not forgotten, I have marked it now, is that it's early 2019. So if you look at the video credits, the release date disappeared for a while from a few videos, but the back-end video credits has now been revamped. It looks a little bit more professional, and on there it states that it will be an early 2019 release. Obviously you find out the exact date once known. Ending titles are showing the copyright statement. Book has actually been copyrighted in November 2018, so it's going to carry a 2018 copyright notice on all the work done, particularly with the book. So I'm not actually copyrighting the YouTube channel, as in these discussions. If there is anything copyrighted, I put up a copyright notice on the video. However, it's just indicating that the book carries its own copyright. So the website has been developed now for about 8 months. It's got a vast amount of information on there. A lot of people are now commenting when you go on there, especially with brand versus brand videos, that there's quite a lot of information hanging around. It's well worth going to nadiet.info or wecan'tspellsuccesswithoutyou.com. Take a look, see what you think. The brand versus brand is obviously in development, so it's still not there. It's probably going to take about 7 months on my own to actually make it a full set of fact sheets really. But we are introducing recipes. We're also introducing the videos which shows you how to make your own cooked version, which, like I've said a few times, cooking your own food again, going back to that, is a way forward if you have diabetes, weight issues. Even if you want to gain weight, it's very well for you cooking your own food than buying it from the supermarket. So on the diet update, I feel a little bit hypocritical at the moment. Obviously I put weight on, I had a bad back this year, but during that period I was doing UCLP, so I spent the first 6 months of 2018 doing the PowerPlan, and then the second 6 months doing UCLP. It's meant to run for 3 months, but I extended it, and I extended it mainly because of the bad back. You don't specifically say you have to do exercise on UCLP, so it's an ideal thing to do. So results of UCLP part 2 video will be coming out in the next few days, or next couple of weeks, depending how long it's going to take to record and edit it. The results are quite surprising, and it's well worth a watch. And then that'll be quickly followed up by UCL part 3, which is niacin versus statin, which once again will be an interesting watch, see what the doctors say. So looking at videos, so basically moving the book forward, it's due for release. I've gone to the bank and told them what I'm doing, and they've decided that it should remain an hobby at this moment in time. There has been a few £1,000s investment into the book and into doing videos, etc. So the plan is really to see if the book sells enough to recuperate or gain back the money spent out. If the money has been recovered, then at that point we'll be looking at transforming the book into a business. And so for example, we won't be paying offshore tax. What we'll be doing is paying tax as part of the company rather than an individual person. So really it's down to book sales, see if it sells a lot, and if it does, then potentially it could become a business. If not, then it just remain a hobby. But obviously the thing with my main goal is to help 10 people using this idea, and 10 people saying, yes, I've lost weight and I couldn't do, yes, I've gained weight and I feel much healthier, yes, I'm now got my cholesterol under control, and even yes, I am now cured from diabetes type 2, and even possibility of diabetes type 1. I know a few people with diabetes type 1, and there's ideas in the book about to reverse and cure that as well. So we get 10 people in those categories saying wonderful, and likewise if we sell the book and it's got great reviews on Amazon, that'll be a huge step forward, and really at that point I've achieved what I want to achieve. If it turns into a business long term, who knows. So going back to the videos, so the structure of the videos is basically they're still being uploaded onto YouTube for a few days under private. This gives anybody or any potential investors or sponsorships to view the videos first. Then they are linked to the Facebook group where people can have a look at them, which is about a day after they become public on YouTube. So if you subscribe to YouTube, you'll get to see the videos first before you get to see the initial video on Facebook. And about 2 weeks after it's been launched on YouTube, it is actually uploaded onto Facebook. And the reason why I do that is because there's certain people in certain countries that don't have access to YouTube, but they can access the videos on Facebook. There's a number of people that prefer watching videos on Facebook rather than YouTube, so they're uploaded there last, but the videos are probably 2 to 3 weeks old by the time they arrive on Facebook, so it's well worth subscribing now to the YouTube channel. And likewise, if you look at the new video ending sequence, it does say Patreon support. Now I've decided that I'm going to load or create a Patreon account January going into February, and that way people can donate and see the private videos first before anybody else. And it's a great way of actually funding the project along with any potential book sales to make sure it continues going forward, which is especially important if people come back with my diabetes is now cured, or now I feel much healthier, or you know, my cholesterol's under control and I'm no longer fearful of heart failure or heart attack. So a lot going on from this idea, which kind of evolved from weight loss to curing things to a book to now YouTube videos, Patreon support, and potentially turn it into a business eventually, which is just going to help more people in the future, which is wonderful if we can achieve that. And finally, just to say is that I've not given up the idea of doing the joke books. I've recovered the joke book for film in its entirety. I am thinking about doing the first one and launch that. What I'm going to do is, because the jokes was emailed me over several years and it was just in context of the joke, so I'm not going to spell check it, I'm just going to release it as it is, just put a wrap around for the right format of the book, do a cover and do acknowledgements. The joke books won't be copyrighted, so people can freely use them as they wish. So once again, that's probably in the next few months, maybe try and get 2 or 3 joke books out before Christmas, and all that money can then fund We Can't Spell Success Without You PowerPlan as a project, which will hopefully make more things happen quickly, which is very good. And if that happens, then once again that will contribute towards the business idea. So that's it. So that's the December update. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe on YouTube, like and share on Facebook, get the word around. On YouTube, on Facebook, please feel free to comment. So I'll put a quick rundown of all the planned videos coming up. Some videos are actually referenced in the book, so they need creating before the book is launched, or even possibly the weekend before the book is launched. Knowing me, sometimes they're not as organised as well could be. And then there's some promised videos from other videos that's been launched which I need to catch up on, and then the rest of the video ideas. So so there we go. So that's it for this podcast. I'll show you the list of videos now, and we'll see you soon.
If you have enjoyed this video, then please provide your support by liking this video and subscribing to this YouTube channel. If you are watching on Facebook, then please like and share this video with your family and friends. And as always, thank you for viewing.